This is a game show, okay?
Okay. Sorry, sir. Where's the game show
It's a
noises
real
now?
game show.
What's your favorite
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
We have 6 categories: suit, quips, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, action, and emotional depth and Rick. We will rate who's the best, and let's go. First one, suit.
I think Tobey Maguire by far. I think the suit is sharper, good definition. It looks really fucking cool compared to the other two. And also when it gets torn up and shredded, it also makes him look vulnerable.
I think Tom Holland has more like cool gadgets and all that, but it feels more Tony Starky and all that. And I hate how
the Amazing Spider-Man thing is just ass. We both agree. It's fucking shit. No debate here.
This is Toby one. Next, quips. I think the jokes in the Toby one is
You won't have a bite?
No thanks. Had a bite.
it's fine, but it's not really that funny. It's like it's the charming type funny, not actually quippy funny. Amazing Spider-Man didn't really have jokes because they were edgy.
There was just one scene where he was making fun of the robber shooting shit.
Yeah, there was that scene, and there was in Amazing Spider-Man 2, it was that scene with the truck driver where they was just making
That's not even.
It's not funny, but he did so many jokes in that one sequence for no reason. Yeah, Tom Holland easily. His quips were funny. It was mostly the quips were also
I think his movies are funnier than these two as well.
Yeah, easily more funny. Their quips are also it felt genuine. Marvel has MCU nailed quipping. It is Tom who wins the point now. Next, Peter Parker as a character.
Peter Parker,
leaving the age thing because it's unfair to all the two. I like the Toby's over the top cheesy. He's such a nerd. It's a very honestly over the top nerdy. It's cute. The Andrew Garfield's he's not even a nerd.
So I like the Andrew Garfield Peter Parker because he's more of this dropout punk bitch kind of character who's whatever kind of Peter Parker. So I like him, and I think his chemistry with MJ was the best besides Tom Holland.
I think Tom Holland had the best of his nerdiness doesn't feel so over the top.
Yeah, his nerdiness is really believable, cute,
he has
and
good
realistic.
Better friends. His relationship makes more sense.
Wow. The Toby one, shit friends. Yeah. Andrew beats up the one guy who wants to be his friend because he's edgy and angry.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Tom Holland is I have nice friends.
Yeah, even his Flash bully is not some I beat you
some
up,
unrealistic asshole. He's just I'll just pick on him.
He's just an irritating guy in your class.
Yeah, I'll just keep picking on him.
Which is mostly what it is. And Zendaya's relationship with MJ is way, way better. And if you take our age, it's
not
he's
fair.
the only kid on the block here.
Yeah, definitely Tom Holland. Spider-Man is definitely not Andrew for me.
We'll just write F on the board for Andrew. No
Obviously, I have my big Tobey Maguire, Sam Raimi bias. But Tom's action scenes in all the movies he's been in, pretty fucking sweet too. I think his quipping fits really well when he's fighting. He actually sounds like a kid who's overpowered.
You have a metal arm? That is awesome, dude.
I think Tom Holland has mostly consistent, cool things going on. But Toby is just more well-rounded. Just when he's swinging the camera movements and his swinging is so cool and fluid. I like that. I like the set pieces he gets to do as Spider-Man.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. Yeah, I think
Tom Holland doesn't really get so much to do as compared to Toby's thing. So I think I support Toby.
You know what? I'll give it to Toby simply for the fact that his Spider-Man gets beaten into the ground and fights.
Yep.
While
and
Tom doesn't.
Yeah, it's actually conflict and there's actually power, strength. And
when he's doing the Spider-Man shit, he is actually fighting for his life there. So yeah, Toby.
Action scenes.
I think the thing that I remember the most and like the most is the fucking Mysterio hallway fight. I think that fighting in the darkness shit was really fucking cool. And from No Way Home, the Green Goblin fight with Tom Holland was cool. But on Toby's end,
you have the train sequence.
Yep, the train sequence alone is
It's amazing. It has so many good things going on. It has it naturally escalates. It has so much emotional depth also in a fight scene. It has such good music to help it. It's just the performance and the sequence how it is shot. It's amazing.
Oh, will you save the girl you love?
Yeah.
Or suffer the children? And
Yeah.
even the finale fight in 1 is brutal. What a fucking brutal fight. You remember every set piece in those two. You remember it. Yeah, easily Toby,
Easy
for sure
Toby.
in action.
Emotional depth. Okay, like it's established that all these Spider-Man movies ends in funerals.
Yep.
So it is established that there is a lot of emotional, chaotic things happening in the Amazing movies. It's like the Gwen Stacy's death is. It's sad. It's the most like none of the other movies had like your love of your life, you dying and all that. I think.
Yeah. Let's get to Mr. Tom Holland.
If you consider the endgame death as part of his thing, I think that's pretty sad. I think when when he's dying in Infinity War, when he did that, like that was pretty emotional, sad. When he sees like Tony dying, pretty sad.
The end of Far From Home, where he catches the gun that Quentin like is holding to his head invisible, he looks pretty fucking broken there.
Yeah.
And I think in No Way Home, he definitely gave the best performance where he's like, I just want to kill you, dude.
Yep.
And he was great there. And then we get to like Toby. He's a kid who lives with his uncle and aunt. And he likes this girl. And a spider bites him. And he goes through so much shit for it. In Spider-Man 2, he can't get a break at all. Like, he is trying to balance his day job, saving people as Spider-Man, his romantic relationship with that bitch. And it's not working out for him at all, to the point where his powers are lost. The hardest, like, a spider character has been hit so far.
Tom Holland has that like a little bit of the MCU cushion because MCU, and he always has some kind of help. And
Pizza time.
So that was the best Spider-Man video thing. Sorry it took so long. Like, share, subscribe. You can check out best movies on the top left, and you can check out a playlist on the top right. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.